Hello everyone and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 as King Dunaver of the Rock, the third generation of Rock Kings after our father, Martin the Eagle, was killed in his bed. He died under suspicious circumstances. So, yeah, we don't know what happened. I mean, I obviously don't suspect my mother. As a character I don't, but as a person I kind of do. She might be the one, but it doesn't matter. We won't find out, so we'll never know. But I spent some time looking at our character a little bit, looking at the stats, and I came to realize one thing. We are an incredibly lazy person. We just don't care about many things. We do care about our family. We are very, religion's very important to us. But other than that, we are very lazy, and we're particularly... we couldn't care less about justice, and for that reason, I've decided that we're going to change some laws. We're going to give the justice, power over the justice system to the council, because we don't want anything to do with this. We don't care, and as a slothful rule, I feel like giving up power to the council simply makes sense. I know that this weakens us, this weakens our position, and usually don't want to do this, but for roleplay, I feel like this really makes sense. And, only playing roleplay to make it good for you is there's no point, right? So we're always going to have to take the bad decisions. So I'll go with this. Or with the decisions that are just, something you wouldn't usually do. So, yeah, everyone's going to vote for that, so that's fine. And then the council can deal with the justice themselves. One thing I definitely want to do, though, is I need to go ahead and seek redress for raiding. I'm not sure what they've raided, I don't care. But I feel like because we're zealous, it feels like the right thing to do. We just want to piss off the Ironborn as much as we can. And obviously, I mean, it's just free money, basically. I've also thought about, maybe imprisoning this guy, but there's just no reason. I just don't care, right? I just don't care. So we're not going to do it. And I also need to appoint a new Hand of the King, because Lyman the Monstrous, he's actually a rival to our friend Lord Dunaver the Chaste, and he wants to become Hand of the King, and on top of that, he's also a much better hand. His diplomacy and stewardship is both higher than the one we have. So, all things considered, this guy is just a bad hand. I probably should have appointed him earlier, because now we can't do that since we're having to wait for the vote to go through. Lord Riva Stefar has declared a war. Okay, interesting, but whilst I acknowledge the wrongs made against you and your subjects, has rejected my command to cease his hostile activities. Oh, interesting. So, we this time don't get money, but Iron King Urathon has to actually fight. That's interesting. Well, we'll see how that goes. We actually kind of trigger the civil war here in the Iron Islands. I like that. Now, I've also been thinking about this whole war. This is not the war that I actually, that I wanted to fight. So I'm not really sure what I should do. Should I defend the Stormlands in this war? I'm pretty sure that once this war ends, that, we're going to be able to join the war against Dragonstone. So maybe what I will do, I will raise the Reach forces. Nothing more, but I think I will raise the Reach forces. I will have Tybalt lead these men. I will have Serion lead these men. And we'll have Andros, Lord of Hornvale, lead these men as well. And we'll just we'll smack a few forces. In fact, we might even split you in half. And we'll do a little bit with the Reach forces. We're not going to really do too much, but a few things we will do. Okay, the rest I don't really care about. One thing I do want to do is I want to arrange a marriage for my brother Sandor, and he is to marry Korenna, my cousin, the daughter of the Storm Kings. If we're helping him, we might as well seal this alliance with a marriage, so I feel like this makes sense. So my brother is going to get a good alliance there. Okay, we can move forward. The Lords of the Rock have approved. That is great. And we will now be able to reappoint a new Hand of the King, our friend Lord Dunaver. Yes, awesome. And he's going to simply oversee the realm. So he is Paramount Knight, Designated Regent, and Hand of the King. But that, it makes sense, right? We like him. He gets a lot of great positions. Okay, now you accepted that betrothal. That's very nice. And we need to make sure that we don't take that much attrition here. All right, nice. So this is led by Stefan. That's okay. And there's like a 9,000 men army. We'll try and deal with that 9,000 men army as well. Okay, or maybe even these... You know, we'll actually wait here. We'll move to Blackheart as soon as we can. And here we'll move to Storm's End. And we'll just, you know, do a little bit of fighting. And... Your Grace, I, Prince John Lannister, request the right to take the Black and guard the realms of men as a sworn brother of the Night's Watch. Interesting. So we would break the betrothal. Now, here's the thing. I would generally not agree to this, but Justin's not our friend. It was our father's friend. We don't really care that much about broken promises, right? Because we're arbitrary. To us, it doesn't matter, right? Yeah, our father arranged this marriage, but what is it to us? We are simply a family person. Our brother, he wants to serve the Night's Watch. So, you know what? Good luck. Go and do your thing. But one thing I will do is I will target you as a special interest because I want to know if he's going to rise to the rank of Lord Commander. So yeah, you know what? Go ahead. Go and do that. That will break the betrothal. That's very unfortunate. But perhaps, well, we can arrange another marriage. Now, Sandor is married. What about Sebastian? He's only 4 years old. It's unlikely that we're going to be able to marry him off to someone else. So, yeah. That's really not going to happen. All right, fine. Well, there's that. That's okay. That happens, you know, that happens. But I think that's the right decision for our character here at this point. All right. Anyway, let's move on. I will send these troops in and destroy these 5,000. We will catch them. 31st of August. Oh, yeah, close, but we'll catch him. Awesome. And we do also need a new master of coin. So wait, did my grandmother die? I think she must have. Yeah, she died a natural death. All right, that was to be expected. So let's see who we can appoint. Lord Andrew Brax. My mother. Now she, or Lord Paramount of the Reach. He's not good though. So you want to become Master of Coin, and you're by far the best for that position, so might as well. Yeah, I want you to collect taxes there. That'd be great. Some more money. And yeah, we'll just let that happen. Okay, cool. Awesome. Nice battle fought here. I'm not sure if these battles even count as anything, but, you know, we'll find out, I suppose. And we'll maybe go back to Blackwater. We'll have to fight battles. That's all we can really do. Lord Dunaver seeks to kill Lord Lyman the Monstrous. Oh, wow, yeah, he wants to kill his rival. You know what? We'll let him do that. That's fine. I don't care. I really don't mind if he wants to do that. There's a marriage proposal. My mother... to marry the heir to the Reach. Huh. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess. He's 14, she's 35. You know what? Fine. You know what? I'll accept that. You know what? Yeah, I think that's okay. I think that's okay. So I've been spending more time with my wife, Ellen, lately, and though, of course, we did not marry for love, I can tell it's grown between us. Well, that's great. Yeah. Oh, sweet. Well, we already have a son together, so, you know, that's nice. Gualahuru recently went missing, and after a frantic search by his guards, it seemed as if he had simply vanished into thin air. Not so, apparently. It turns out he was forcibly abducted by agents of Master Rolf, who intends to keep him in his dungeons. Interesting. Oh, and look at that. Our uncle, King Umfred of the Mountain Vale, he was slain in personal combat by Edwin, some duelist. Killed my uncle. Wow, a brilliant setup. So now it's my cousin ruling the Mountain Vale. You know what? I think it's gonna happen. It's quite likely. We cannot form an alliance. We're not close enough. Close kin or close enough kin. So it's possible that he's gonna get overthrown. He's got 8,000 men. He's actually also defending the Storm King. He might get overthrown. We'll have to see. But for now, I'll probably make my way over here and we'll help out. Yeah, we'll actually help out my cousin's army here. We might be too late. King Down the Lannister, to assuage any doubt as to my rightful claim to Kingdom of Mountain Vale, I will hereby adopt the arms and words of my ancestor, King Umfred Arryn. What? He became an Arryn. That's interesting. Huh. So he changed from a Lannister to an Arryn. Okay, I'm not sure what I think about that. That, I have, yeah, I have that option turned on, but I didn't know that would actually happen. Alright, well anyways, my training as a squire under the tutelage of Lord Dunaver is nearing its end. You have learned how to care for and use weapons, armor, and horses, as well as about chivalry, and now Lord Dunaver deems you worthy to be a proclaimed knight. Awesome. So is that actually giving us more opinion? Mounted troops? Yeah, it's giving us more prestige and stuff. Alright, awesome. So, yeah, our friend has knighted us. Oh, that's amazing. We kneel before him, and he proceeds to tap our shoulders with his sword. Thank you, my lord and good friend. So we're now officially a knight. Sweet. Alright, I like that. Anyways, let's move on. We'll have a battle here in Griffin's Roost, I think. Actually, never mind. They disappeared. Alright, well, we'll see what we can do. And we'll go to Blackwater Bay as well. And my Master Arms has improved Septon Hector's abilities. He's now an organizer. Very nice. Very nice. And we'll destroy these men there. Yep. Siege them down. And what am I doing over here? Maybe destroy this army over there. We'll be a little bit involved. Not too much, though. I'll only raise, as I said, I'll only have the Reach forces raised. I don't want to raise the other men. And Leo Hill is slowly mastering the art of swordsmanship. I can take him on as a squire. Sure, why not? Having a squire, useful. And I can go for... Wasn't I able to demand important prisoners from you? Simon Toyne. Sure, why not? Have them all brought to me. Not that I really care about them, but I might as well have them. Yeah, sure. Actually, you know what? That's probably something I shouldn't have done. I think my character just doesn't really care much about this. But we'll attack you here. Eric Toyne is mine in captivity. Let them rot. Let them all rot. Yeah, I don't. Just let them rot. I really shouldn't have, you know, even taken them in the first place. But that's okay. Okay, nice other battle going on here. Absolutely killing them. But I don't think we're really getting a whole lot of war score for these battles. My wife is pregnant. Great. So a lot of kids. It's good to see. We'll destroy these 7,000 and these 9,000. Should be easy. Okay, Crow's Nest is going to be the next battle. 2,000 men killed. This is going well. Alright, we'll catch you here in Griffin's Roost. We'll just continue these fights. A raven has arrived from Lord Florian at Feast Fires. He announced a wedding between Jason Presta and Alan Brax. I will, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, that's fine. And Lord Garrison has given me bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning Lord Florian of Case's sexual preferences. Expose and denounce him. Give me reason to arrest. You know what? I could threaten him. I think that's the way we go, because we're deceitful. Yeah, so we'll go for that. And, ooh. He refused meddling with the affairs. Interesting. Didn't I just allow you to marry? Didn't I just allow your kid to marry? And that's how you repay me. And we have a few titles we can give out. Okay. And this guy's imprisoned. Well, you all rot. Rot in hell. And actually, oh my kin, he was killed in personal combat. In the midst of battle, fighting Orain Bywater. So we need a new master ships. Many titles we need to give out. A High Admiral. Huh. Manfred of the Golden Tooth, an honorable man, and Zalos man. Someone we probably like. And he wants to become Hand of the King. That's not gonna happen, but I think I'll give you that position, High Admiral. How do you like that? Probably quite a bit. Okay. So, yeah, these wars continue. Oh. Yeah, more people in our dungeons. Yes, just let them all rot. I don't care about them. I don't care that they're there. Really. We'll make our way to Hayford. And then we'll attack them in Rayne. 14,000 men against 9,000 should go our way. Anything else I can do? No. I guess I could ransom prisoners. They don't have the money for that. I guess I'll ransom this guy. I mean, sure, why not? I mean, it doesn't matter. But I might as well get the money, right? And we feel new appreciation for Lord Dermont. And winter's luckily coming to an end. Well, it's about time. Nice. So we get a little bit of extra cash. Sir Leo Hill is in Flamboyant Schemer. And Mild Winter has ended. Great. We won our battle as well. I actually really don't want to fight this war right now. Thailand Hill doesn't have a focus. Give you the martial focus. Temperance is a virtue. Thank the warrior for Thailand's virtue. I think that's the one we're going to go with. There's a chance he's going to become a glutton, but he doesn't. Or he didn't. Nice. We can take him as a squire as well. Sure, why not? Let's have a few squires. Because why not? They can help us with things and stuff. Okay, we'll crush these men. Where's the second army? Over here. Need to make sure that we fight some more battles effectively. Dragonstone's really making a lot of progress here. They might actually take the Stormlands, despite us helping them. Where's he going? He's going to Atlas. Well, we'll catch him there soon. Alright, no problem about that. And we'll try and help out here. Do you fight any rebellions? No, but you only have 5,000 men. I think he's going to get deposed. It's quite likely. If that's the case, we might actually go ahead and claim these lands ourselves. Even though we're a lazy person, I feel like it kind of makes sense. We have that claim after all. New High Septon died. Now we have High Septon the 5th. A riverman. That's okay. And a new son has been born, Serion Lannister. I think that's actually a cool name. Yeah. I suppose we'll go with Serion Lannister. Actually, I could call him Dunaver. You know what? I'm going to actually go with Dunaver here. Because that's my own name, and that's also my friend's name. So there you go. He's attractive as well. That's what he got from his mother. And now, what have we given you? We've given you the pride focus. For the second son, I would probably go with the faith focus. I'll give you the faith, yeah. And then we'll give you something else later. Okay, this battle is not going particularly well, actually. Wow, we're actually being defeated here. We lost 8,000 men. What? That is actually surprising. And Neltharion has died. How did we get defeated so easily? I'm not entirely sure about that. We'll try and hunt down this army and defeat it eventually. Oh, they're just so quick. Okay, we've improved relations with our wife once again. Make our way here. We maybe need some better commanders. Quentin of Sarsfield. The Golden Tooth Lord. And Stefan. Yeah. Now, the less I work, the more time I can spend with the people I really care about. Work smarter, not harder. It makes my Alan happier. Make my wife happier or my son? A proof of sloth. I think my son doesn't really understand. He's 0 years old. He has no ideas. I think we'll go with that. That makes more sense. She's also arbitrary, by the way. Cool. A new dragon entered the world. And new maester has been assigned. Wow, a genius. Wow, look at that. Genius formidable fighter. Wow. I'll make him a bodyguard for sure. And you know what? I'll also make him... Wow, this guy is insane. Make him a cupbearer as well. Now, by the way, let me see. Are there any minor titles we can give out? Keeper of the Swans. We'll make you Keeper of the Swans. Master of Horse. Anyone particular? I guess Aegon of Lannisport. Hyalmana, I'll probably make my wife. Hyalmana. If I can find her on here. There you go. And that was that. Perfect. Okay. So this battle is going in a... What the heck? Wow. Lord Stannis of Haystack Hall is absolutely wrecking our center. Wow, we just lost several battles here. Okay. Well, luckily this isn't my war. So, you know what? I think I've had enough. I've tried. I failed. We'll send down our... We'll send our men home. This was the war I didn't really join in the first place. I wanted to defend against Aegon. But I got tricked. So, you know what? I'm a sloth. I don't care about this war. Let the Stormlands just do it. I wanted to help out, you know, my aunt. But this guy is just... He's not helping. So, you know, there's that. And wow, the Lord of Pentas is chosen by R'hllor. But I am actually bothered, I think. I think I'm bothered. I do care about this guy because he was simply zealous. We want to see him fall. I want to see him fall. Also, my cousin Jeremy is mastering the arts of swordsmanship. Is he actually still at my court? Oh, force him to train then. Actually, you know what? We don't really care, don't we? Yeah, I think we don't. And Lenora has married. She's 6 years old. She could marry someone. I just like that he joined House Aaron. It's kind of funny. But yeah, okay. Well, our armies are getting smashed. Okay, I'm done. I'm not interested in this war anymore. We'll not join in on this. I just don't care. I just don't care. We'll just move forward and see how things turn out. But yeah, this is really not cool. I would have. Well, I tried my best, but you know what? Let him just lose. I think once this war ends, and if we're then being called into the defensive war against the Targaryens as well, I might join in. I might actually do something. But I'm done for now. I'm done for now. Okay, now I can threaten a vassal, Lord Quentin. Sure. Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do as a deceitful man. And my cousin is also increasing. Luckily, this guy agreed. Is there someone I can imprison? Yeah, but the council doesn't want him to be imprisoned. Okay, and Prince Morse the Honorable has formed an alliance with Storm King Ronald the Unchaste. Ha! So Dawn and the Stormlands are allied. So I suppose Dawn is helping in this war? Now they're being called in? Not yet. Okay, my cousin, he could use some practice reading. I'll teach him to be less noisy. Probably. Then again, fine, he could read. Go ahead and read a little bit. That's alright. Okay, yeah, Dawn did join in on this war. So the Storm King has a lot of allies. I mean, in this war, he's been supported by the Rock, by the Mountain and Vale, by Dawn, and he still somehow manages to lose. So that's actually kind of impressive. We'll threaten, yeah, Lord Aegon here. And Princess Elia has been a able servant. Sure, you'll have your reward, that's okay. And King Steffa has usurped the Iron Islands. We can seek him again. I think, yeah, we'll do that. And you don't care. I don't care about you anymore. And all women kidnapped are given back. And a little bit of money as well. Cool. Okay, we're basically dissuading anyone from joining factions. There's only the Crown Loyalists, the Reach is joining in, Fang Tower, House Perrin, Manfred of the Golden Tooth, and our friend as well. Cool. Except this guy. This guy is kind of annoying, and I can't imprison him because that would be against the council. Ah, well, I shouldn't have let the council vote on that, right? But luckily I don't care much. Okay, so my brother could marry Karenna. I think that's the way we're gonna go. Marry them regularly, please. So we could now technically form an alliance with you as well. He would even accept. You know what? Well, here's the thing. This alliance doesn't really help me much at this moment. He's just gonna call me into his wars, and I already joined, so I don't know. Tylin Hill, he wants to join the Citadel. I mean, yeah, sure, why not? I do want to check on my brother though, John. He became an elusive shadow at the wall. Yeah, he's pretty good actually. He is commander of Eastwatch. Okay, well, he's not the commander. He's just a commander of Eastwatch. Okay, my prisoner will let him rot, and my wife is pregnant again. Excellent. Yeah, she's very lustful, and she's quite fertile as well. I like it. Okay, my brother Sando and I improve relations, and Melissa has declared a war against the tyranny of the most honorable Prince of Dawn, and Sando is improving in fighting as well. Wow, skilled fighter. Not bad. He's actually better than we are. One of my councilors seems to have noticed that I fell asleep whilst they were addressing the council today. I simply can't understand why slothfulness is not considered to be a virtue. We shall see what happens. Master of Coin is not particularly happy, but that's okay. He's gay, so, you know, He's actually lucky to be on the council. Alright. Now, my prisoner is complaining about the dark cells in the dungeon that he and his family are occupying and is asking for more suitable accommodations. A reasonable request. Or, no, you stay where you are. You just all stay where you are. You know what? Don't annoy me. If you come forth and ask to pay ransom, I will accept. But, no, you will not be moved. We're not a merciful man. And you, dragons, yeah, whatever. Dragons don't concern us too much. Our great father, our grandfather died because of it. So I think we're going to stay way away from dragons, if we can. Our sister-in-law, also my cousin, always follows the rules and refuses to cheat when playing games with other children. She's grown up to be a woman of honor. She shouldn't be held back by such foolish things. I mean, I don't care. I couldn't make her honorable. Firm believe in the importance of duty, mercy, and honor. Something... I mean, fine, I guess. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. You know, I could go either way. But I don't really care, I think. I don't really care all that much. We're making some really decent cash. I should probably go ahead and spend that somewhere. Now, one thing that's probably important is building... maybe some ships or something like that. I could build another temple, a castle, and a city. I could build anything I really want. But will I? Maybe some ships would be useful. 10 ships. Or patrol posts. Anything that makes particular sense? I mean, I could only see really a sept. But there's not much we can do. This is just a small godswood. Oh, I see. So it doesn't really help building a temple. I think I'll save the money for now, until we need it for something else. My brother Sandor has become a skilled steward. That is very nice. 16? Would he be a better master of coin? He would be. Than Andros. So we might have to replace him, but for now, our advisor has died. Which means we can... we can give a new spot to a person. I think I'll give that to the Lord Paramount of the Reach, because he's particularly good, but I think having him as an advisor wouldn't be bad. He likes us quite a bit. He's in the, Crown Loyalist faction, amongst others, which is actually the only faction right now. So we're really well loved by everyone. And we have yet another son. 3 sons already. Podrick Lannister, he shall be named. Okay, so my firstborn son is Pride. Then you, Dunaver, he is attractive. He will have the faith focus. So I think Podrick, you will get the duty focus. Yeah, there you go. Because you're gonna serve your older brothers. Winter's coming, which is fine. And I've just noticed, wow, this was a particularly long episode. Oh well, I suppose I'll put an end to it here, and maybe the next one will be a little bit shorter. Now we have a Lannister. Again, it's really strange. We see he's House Aaron, but his forces still have the Lannister sigil. It's a bit odd, but regardless, I will end this episode here, and we'll come back next time and see how these wars conclude. So I'll see you, hopefully, in the next episode.